welcome to my channel. In today's video I will be replacing transmission fluid and filter on this BMW 2009 and similar models. Okay, so it's nice to have like a pit like I have, because the vehicle is like on the ground. It's not in the air, because you would have to start the vehicle when filling up the transmission fluid. So you have to remove this first. It connects like right here, and like everywhere here. So pretty much you unscrew them and just pull it out from here. And then you have to actually remove this part that I removed right here. Okay, the two bolts right here. And I'm gonna remove this one as well because it's kind of in the way. So I'm gonna start by removing this right here. Okay, so we have a plug right here, like a drain plug right here. So you gotta find the correct size to open it up and release the fluid. Okay, so I got this one. It's 3/8, but it's a little loose, but it still works. So I'm gonna use it. I'm also gonna use this like a bucket, especially for oil. Okay, hopefully it fits because there's like 8 quarts in there, maybe more, but I got eight quarts to fill this in, but we will see how much we can actually fill inside there. So I'm gonna start by releasing the plug. Okay, so what you see in the video right now is sometimes the opposite of what I'm doing, because I'm using my face camera of my phone and it mirrors. So pretty much I am releasing it, okay? Okay, so I put another bucket right there on the bottom because I think it will overfill that one, because when I was replacing the oil, engine oil, it overfilled it and everything like went, or the rest went like on the floor. So I got another bucket just in case. Let's do this. Okay, it's draining. Okay, so it's barely like dripping and stuff like that. So it did not overfill it. Maybe there's like half of it, maybe more, maybe like this, but it did not overfill it. So I'm just gonna put the plug back in, and so I can drop the pin. And this pin is actually also a filter, so I'm gonna have to just drop it and clean it and install a new one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this kind of tool. Okay. It says T40, okay? Okay, I'm gonna use a drill to make it faster. Okay, now I'm ready to bring it down. There should be some liquid in there, so just be careful. Sitting tight. So, okay, so the liquid is very dirty. I have like 170,000 miles on it. So it's time for a change. I can just wipe it off. To clean it. Okay, so this is how it looks. That's where it connects. Okay, the stuff connects. Also, there's like a fill up plug right here. Okay, it's right there. So I want to loosen it right now. So I will be able to, once I install the pin, so I would be able to remove that fill in plug. Okay. Also, there's like a number on the transmission itself, right there somewhere. So it depends what kind of fluid you need. Like if it has 6-speed transmission or 8-speed, but mostly like 2009 and until I believe 2012, they have 6-speed transmission, but 13 and up, I think they have like 8-speed transmission. So make sure you get the right transmission fluid. Okay, so now clean all the edges where the gasket will go. Okay, make sure it's clean and stuff like that. And we are ready to install it. I think there's like a T-type right there, but I use this and it's like really, really tight. So Um, I also use like a pipe, okay, to put this on here, and just be careful, you know, go like back and forth, and then open it to loosen it, and I was able to, make it loose. So I don't know what number this is, but or the size, but it worked. Okay, so this is my new pen, and we remove this, and we have to lubricate this with. You can use old fluid or new fluid. I'm gonna use new fluid, and like I said, you see I have fluid 6. That's for 6-speed transmission. But if you have 8, then you should have 8 right here. So to be honest, on the transmission, I didn't see any like 6 or 8 because there is like some letters over there, but I could not read them. So I'm pretty sure I have 6-speed transmission. So that's according to the ear. So I'm gonna open this up. Okay, and I'm gonna lubricate the O-ring. Okay, and now I can go ahead and install it gently. Okay, so there's like magnets right here. Line it up. Uh, Insert it. Okay, and I'm just gonna put like 2 bolts right here across each other, so I wouldn't have to hold it. Make sure you put your bolts with your hands so you don't ruin the thread. Okay. Once you've done that, you can use a drill, but don't like tighten it with it, but just to make it faster. Okay. Now you can put all the bolts in. Okay, so here are the instructions. You can pause it if you want to. Okay, so now we will be using torque wrench to tighten the bolts. According to the instructions, after all screws are installed, tighten screws in order 1 to 21 or 1 to 24 depending on the transmission application. Tightening torque for screws is 10 Nm plus minus 1 Nm. So I do not have that Nm thing, so you have to like multiply if you want to get inch pounds. I have inch pounds, so you have to multiply uh, nm by 8.8, which will equal to 88, but I'm gonna try 80 first and see how this actually works. So you have to go like in order, like this. Okay, now you can go around and double check if you want to. Now we are ready to fill this up. Okay, so using this wrench to open it, and then you can use your fingers to remove the plug. Okay, this is how the plug looks like. I think it does have like a some sort of a seal right here. So yeah, I do not have a pump, so I'm gonna be using this. If you have a pump, that would be a lot easier. But in my case, this is what I'm gonna use. Okay. Okay, so it should be clear like this, but you saw how dirty that was. So I'm just. It actually doesn't fit my bottle as good. So it's designed for smaller bottles, but oh well, still works. Let's fill this up. So we have to fill this up until it actually starts to leak out. Then we have to start the vehicle, run it through the gears, and and then and then we will fill it up again with the engine running. Okay. Okay, so I put like 2 quarts, maybe and a half, or about 3 quarts. So I guess this is full right here. It started dripping, so I have to start the vehicle and run it through the gears. So I'm gonna put the plug back in just in case, so it doesn't leak out. Okay, I'm gonna start the vehicle and I'm gonna switch to drive. Okay, neutral, reverse, Okay, I can feel the car moving. Okay, and then let's do this again. Park. Reverse. Okay, I think this should be enough. Now let's go ahead and fill it up until it actually starts to leak. I'm doing this with the engine running, so okay, that's only 3 quarts right now. Okay, so this is like 7 quart and it's already leaking, so there's still some like this. So I'm gonna put the plug back in. And just in case, I'm gonna run it through the gears again and then see if it has enough of the fluid. Okay, so I ran it through the gears, I just didn't show, but I'm gonna see if it's leaking or not. Do I need to add more or not? Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit, even though it's leaking already, but just in case. Okay, so it is leaking, so we don't want to add any more. I'm just gonna put the plug back in and that's it. This way we know it's full. So, but even though I have like 8 quarts, but 7 is enough, or 6.5 is enough, because the rest is in torque converter, but we did not drain from torque converter, so it should be good. So the rest you probably know how to do. Just put everything back in. Also, don't over tight uh, the fill-in plug, because otherwise it will be hard for you next time or for someone else. Just tight it with your hand. It shouldn't be leaking. Okay, this should be enough. And that's it. If this video was helpful, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel.